I can explain myself. Okay, hello everyone, and welcome back to the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild after what's probably been a month since I actually recorded the part. In the last episode, a long time ago, we took on I believe it's the Boschkala Shrine, and also I got a horse, and now in this episode, we're gonna get our horse and move on to the shrine that you can't see, but it's over where my blue marker is. So let's get started, but first, let's talk to her, because she has a quest for us.
Yeah?
Have you gone to the giant castle north of here? That's Hyrule Castle. It's said to have fallen to ruin over 100 years ago. I used to sneak in there and salvage ancient treasures, but it's too dangerous to go in there now. These days, it's surrounded by an eerie mist and savage machine-like creatures. Back when it was safer, I went in looking for this ultra-rare equipment that once belonged to the Royal Guard. It's legendary among collectors, but I was never able to find any. So yeah, so that's another quest to get a specific armor set that's been in game from the beginning. But just like with the other guy with finding the cookbook, we are not doing that one for a long time, because that actually will require us to go inside of Hyrule Castle. But now with my wet, naked body, let's get our horse out.
Aww.
Well, you're looking peppy. Actually, I'm looking pretty wet, but you're looking peppy today, stranger. Welcome to our fine stable. Do you want to register a horse to take out one for a ride? How can I help? Take a horse. And so I named my horse Roxas. Yes, after the Kingdom Hearts character. Someone I know will definitely like that. So let's take out Roxas.
Oh.
And there you go. Thanks for choosing us for your horsey needs. Horses that have a lot of stamina can run at top speed for a long time. However, they can't turn well when they're running at high speed. If your if your horse can't turn sharply, you're more likely to hit obstacles. So think before you ask your horse to sprint. Alright, but let us mount Roxas. I guess that makes us Axel then. Okay, well anyway, let's get going to the shrine, shall we? But, okay, I guess I kind of have a lot to catch up on. So I guess I might as well start by saying, where have I been for pretty much a month? Well, quite obviously I've been alive. Quite obviously I'm still alive, unless you believe in that kind of stuff. But, okay, gosh, where to start? This may actually be like a double episode, just because, there's a lot to go over. So, what have I been doing? So, I guess I haven't really been doing that much with my life. I've just still been in school this entire time, obviously. Basically, why I stopped making these videos for a while was because, okay, so, like, I've said it before, I'm, like, a very depressed person. And so, can you cross this? Hold on, let's see. Anyway, I'm basically a super depressed person, and so, no, we have to get off. So I'm a super depressed person, and basically, what happened was, it was just a really bad season. I mean, granted, they're kind of always a bad season for me, but, this time around, it was just, like, pretty bad. Like, I really didn't have much confidence in myself as a person, beyond normal, and so I was just too depressed to really record videos. And another problem is, I don't like the sound of my own voice. So, oh yeah, that's another thing. If you kick a chest when you don't have shoes on, Link will be like he stubbed his toe. But basically, I was like super depressed, more than usual, and so I didn't like hearing the sound of my own voice. So I just kind of stopped making these videos altogether. But I was kind of convinced to get back into making videos in general, and then I was convinced again to start redoing these Breath of the Wild episodes again, which I definitely like doing. It wasn't like I just like doing these episodes anymore. It was just kind of awkward. Wait, hold on. Oh, okay, sorry. It was just kind of awkward doing those episodes again, but now I'm back, and hopefully things will be a bit more regular. I'll explain something else as we talk to her. Look, aren't they lovely? I wanted to see how the shrine would look with flowers around it, and it's wonderful! Please, feel free to take a closer look. Just don't step on them. Like I said before, this is actually a fan favorite shrine. And another thing, Shrum shrines have, like, external quests to them. So you had to, like, satisfy the quest to actually be able to access the shrine. But, let's see what happens if we walk on the flowers. So you see there's basically a huge maze here that you have to avoid for the flowers. But let's see if we just walk on them. No, you must not hurt the flowers. They are screaming out in pain. So yeah, if you step on the flowers, she is going to, I guess, kind of berate you and then forces you to restart. Actually, what happens if we talk to you again? Please take some time to really admire the flowers. I worked so hard to plant them. Let's see what happens if we walk on them again. How many times do I have to say it? Please treat the flowers with care. They're living things, you know. So yeah, so she's gonna reset you again. But let's see what happens if we step on them a third time, shall we? So many times. I've lost count of how... It's only been 3 times. I've lost count of how many times I've told you. It's just so many now. How do you not understand? Why don't you get it? Ah, no! I work day after day after day to plant these flowers. Then you come and hurt them over and over. I will make you understand. The flowers rage! And so yeah, she basically... Well, I'm assuming she beats you up, but considering how I was on the ground and have no clothes on, I could kind of assume something else happened. And yeah, she basically saps you of all your health. And then she's all back like, hey! So yeah, so let's how about we actually... Wait, actually I'm curious, can she kill you? Hold on. No, okay, so she's gonna start over again. Actually, I'm very curious if she could kill you. But I might as well get back to what I was saying. So, basically, I am going to be sort of kind of having 3 series simultaneously operating on the channel. Basically, what's going to be is, we're going to have the Breath of the Wild... Oh, by the way, I just love the music that plays for this section. But basically, we're going to have the Breath of the Wild series be updated late at night, just because I record them, like, daily at night. So that'll basically be the journal series. Then there's going to be a main series, which at the moment is going to be Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. And then eventually the next series, which I'll announce in probably like a few more days. And then there's going to be a third series that will kind of be on and off of uploads. It'll basically be like a side series that may not be taken as seriously, but sometimes I may have guests with me. I already know what the next game is going to be already, and I've already... Oh, I guess she can't talk to her. Can't talk. She can't kill you. That's good. But, yeah. So there's going to be a third series, which I may, like, try to, for example, inviting people. Like, I already know what the first side series is going to be. I'm not going to announce it yet, because I'm still, waiting on finalizing the details, but yeah. So I'm looking forward to kind of, like, I guess, reviving the channel in a way. I mean, I kind of already was starting to go in, like, that direction with how the Hila Rao Shrine. I was already kind of getting in that direction with how I kind of, like, restarted doing things over again, and Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze Let's Play I feel has been going well. But yeah, that's kind of like how playthroughs are going to be going on for the channel for now, and hopefully it goes well. But yeah, so basically I've been, like, super depressed and kind of, like, feeling very lowly about myself. Like, I honestly think I'm a very terrible person, to be honest. And, like, people try to tell me that, like, you know, I'm a good person, but I'm not very good at believing them, so to speak. But, yeah. Hila Rao, I like that name. But anyway, so yeah, so... it's kind of interesting that I say I'm a terrible person, because, like, I've actually been meeting some new people lately, and, like, I don't know if I exactly call them friends yet, but, a very good, like, good acquaintances. Like, I've been building good acquaintanceships with people, which is kind of unprecedented for me. Like, I'm not really that kind of person who, like, you know, makes acquaintances all willy-nilly and stuff like that. But, yeah, I guess it's been kind of interesting. Like, I met this one girl, or, I guess lady, I prefer to say. You know, she's really sweet and all that, and, she actually has a really talented voice acting range. Like, she could definitely be, like, a really great voice actress. So I'm thinking of another series that I may want to do with her in the future. That kind of I was just on you. Get on it. Whoa, get on it. Hold on. A series I may want to do with her that, like, relies a lot on voice acting. Oh my god. Hold on. Because now you're just being all foolish with me. I don't think you can build ice. No, you can, okay. Can you get on? Get on! Jesus. Anyway. So yeah, so it's kind of interesting just, like, randomly meeting people sometimes. Like, you just never expect it necessarily. But, yeah, I guess. I want to keep out for treasure chest that may be in the water. There we go. Thought so. Yeah, I guess, okay, but, in terms of, like, anything that's been happening in my life, really, I wouldn't exactly say much exciting has been happening in my life, actually. That you guys missed, really. I don't feel that way. Let's see, let's get this chest first. Oh, wait, hold on. I also like that you can open up a chest from the back. It's kind of funny. Ooh, an opal. But yeah, so you guys haven't really missed much. Though, I will say, I guess one interesting thing is that, I have been applying to business schools. Please get on. I've been applying to business schools, so I've been submitting applications, having my recommender submit the letters of rec, and all that. So I kind of look forward to seeing where this is going, because I guess that is something that, like, I feel I can be pretty capable of doing these. Hold on, let me see if I can set these off, actually. Ooh, I know. Wait, there we go. And throw. How did that kill me? What? That blast was definitely not that big that it could touch me from all the way over there. Oh, come on. I am calling a foul on that. Fine. We'll do this again, and we'll do it live. Oh, now that one just got me a bit tippy right there, because that was not that close of an explosion to me. Okay, well, I guess we might as well get to the main attraction, so to speak, on how my day was. So, this day wasn't really that exciting either, I'll be honest. Really the main, more exciting thing was kind of like, hold on. No, I actually wanted to throw you. The more exciting was actually, is actually a bit more music-related, actually. Because, like I said before, I'm really into video game music. Like, it's a very personal passion of mine. Well, actually, sometimes I can be convinced of, like, other kinds of music. But generally, video game music is, like, the one that really gets me going. And so, well, I guess I'll start with the non-video game music. I don't know if any of you have seen the Lego movie at all, but, not too long ago, like, I think 2 months ago, maybe, the Lego Movie 2 came out. Like, I think in February, so yeah, 2 months ago, the Lego Movie 2 came out. And so, I actually haven't had a chance to see it, so maybe I'll get it on DVD, just because I like the original so much. Oh wait, no, I need to bring it up with Cryonis. Just because I like the original so much. I know they say that the second one isn't as good as the original, but I'm still, you know, willing to give it a try and all. And like, even if it's not as good, it's kind of like gosh, what's a good example? It's like what people say, well, maybe not as of lately, but like what people generally would say about Disney movies. Like, even a bad Disney movie is still a good movie in general. Is what I'm basically trying to get at. So, like, even though, like, maybe a Disney movie was a bit more average, though I guess there is technically Chicken Little, which I know people really didn't like. But, still, my point is that, like, for most cases, even an average Disney, or even a bad Disney movie is still, like, a good movie in general. Just because the general quality that, Disney has. So, how do you... Okay, there we go. But, what I was trying to get at, though, is, the Lego Movie 2. So, I haven't watched it, but I was listening to some of, like, the songs, because it's basically a musical, from what I'm understanding. And so, some of the better songs are from the person who plays, like, the evil... Well, actually, no, she's not an evil queen, actually. There's literally a song about how she's not the evil queen. It's kind of funny, but, that's actually what I've been listening to. So it's, like, I'm not evil, or whatever it is. It's a really good song, and then there's, like, another song that I like. It's basically a love song between Batman and the Queen, and like the Lego Movie Batman has been like so great. Like, it's easily one of my favorite Batmans. Okay, to be fair, I'm not like that well acquainted with like Batmans in general because like I haven't really kept up with Batman too much. Like, the only reason I'm a fan of Batman is because of the Arkham series, which I'm sure is the case for a lot of people, to be honest. I could probably jump over that. So, like, after I played Arkham City, I actually started becoming a Batman fan after that. But the Lego Movie Batman is, I guess, my favorite Batman in terms of a character. But yeah. So I've been listening to, like, some music from the musical and all that. Like, the love song... It's partially a love song and then partially a, rap with, like, the Lego Movie Batman, because that's, I guess, one of his more iconic parts of his character, but yeah. And then, let's see, what other music have I been listening to? Oh, one thing I've been listening to is, I was listening again to the trailer theme for, Hollow Knight Silk Song, I believe it is the full title. So for those of you who don't know, Hollow Knight was, like, a really popular game that came out, I think, 2 years ago, in 2000, or 3 years, I think, it was like 2016 or maybe 2017, on like PC and Nintendo Switch. I forget if anything else, but eventually on Valentine's Day, actually, they announced the sequel, Hollow Knight Silk Song. So I was listening to the music for that, and Christopher Larkin, the composer for the soundtrack for both games, he has some really good skills about him. Like, I look forward to seeing what further work he will be able to do in Silk Song, just because I'm sure he's making an entirely new soundtrack for it. The only thing that's a shame is that they haven't announced a they haven't even announced a month yet. I think 2019 is confirmed as the year it's going to be released, but they haven't given us a month. So I'm guessing they may show more during E3. Like, they may actually, so Silk Song is actually being, released on PC, and the only console is Nintendo Switch that it's being released on. Where's my horse? Oh, there it is. It's being released on on Switch. It's the only console I think it's being released on. And so they may end up having Nintendo show off more of the game during their E3 presentation this year, which I certainly hope so. That'd be great. But, yeah, so I look forward to that, because, like, I liked Hollow Knight a lot, and I've actually been replaying it now to kind of, like, really try to 100% the game and all that. But, yeah. And then another piece of video game music that I've been listening to is, for those of you who have played Dragon's Dogma. For one thing, I'm looking forward to Dragon's Dogma coming out on Nintendo Switch. Later this month, actually, the month of April of 2019. So I'm looking forward to that. And so I've been listening to some of the music for the game. And one of the songs I've been listening to, I said it's from like Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen or something like that. And so it's called Coils of Light. I really like that song quite a bit. So I'm looking forward to seeing how the game turns out. I played a little bit of it before on like PC, but I could really never get into it. But so hopefully playing the Switch version will kind of help me sing a different tune about the game. Because, you know, I want to find more games that I could possibly like. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going towards Dueling Peaks. Because I think I saw a shrine that's like in between Dueling Peaks, but I want to like get closer to be sure. I just want to like be ready for... I just want to be ready for next episode. I know I said there'll probably be a double episode today, but it seems like it probably won't need to be, just because I guess I didn't have that much to talk about. I kind of thought I was going to have more, but yeah. Okay, I thought I saw a shrine that was like in between the Dueling Peaks here, though. Like, I kind of want to just have, like, I just kind of want to be ready for next time. Like, it was somewhere in between here, but, like, up here. Though, to be fair, I'm not exactly in the best position to climb that high yet. So, maybe I should save that one for another time, actually. Yeah, I'll probably save that for another time. So, let's just, hold on, actually, wait. Yeah, so if you press down, you'll whistle, and your horse, if they're within range, will try to run to you. I think they'll give up after a while if they can't physically reach you, though. Oh, looks like Roxas is still moving, though. Well, I'm going to end this episode off here, probably. And so, in this episode, we took care of the... Oh, wait. Oh, whoa. Roxas is coming around, actually. Oh, wait, no. Oh, well. But anyway, so in this episode, we took care of the shrine. I actually don't remember what shrine it was anymore, sorry. But in the next episode, we are actually going to be progressing past Dueling Peaks, and probably going to the Dueling Peaks stable and taking care of that shrine as well. So see you all then. And by the way, it feels great to be back.